Are you struggling to hit clays consistently? You might be making the biggest mistake in clay shooting, closing one eye when you pull the trigger. In this video, we're going to explore why keeping both eyes open is crucial for improving your accuracy and mastering the sport. By the end of this video, you'll understand why closing one eye is holding you back and how you can start hitting every target. It's a natural instinct. When we focus on something, we often close one eye to narrow our vision. This might seem logical because, in many situations, narrowing our focus can improve our precision. For example, when you're trying to thread a needle or read small text, you might close one eye to sharpen your focus. But when it comes to shooting clays, this instinct actually works against you. Why? Because closing one eye fundamentally changes how you perceive your environment. When you close one eye, you lose something called depth perception. Depth perception is your ability to judge how far away objects are, how fast they're moving, and how much space they take up. It's critical in any sport that requires quick reactions to moving objects, like clay shooting. Let's break it down with a simple analogy. Imagine you're trying to catch a fast-moving ball with one eye closed. It sounds challenging, right? Without depth perception, you can't accurately judge how quickly the ball is approaching or exactly where it's going to land. The same principle applies when you're shooting clays. Closing one eye makes it much harder to gauge the speed and distance of the clay, which is constantly changing as it flies through the air. This is why so many shooters miss their targets. They're essentially shooting blind. Now let's dive deeper into the science behind this. Your brain relies on input from both eyes to gauge depth and distance, a process known as binocular vision. With both eyes open, your brain merges the slightly different images from each eye to create a 3D view of your surroundings. This three-dimensional perspective is what allows you to judge the trajectory of a fast-moving object with precision. But what happens when you close one eye? Suddenly, your brain loses that critical second viewpoint. You're left with a flat, two-dimensional image that makes it much harder to accurately judge distance. This not only affects your ability to hit moving targets, but also your overall situational awareness. With one eye closed, your field of view is significantly reduced, making it more difficult to track the target as it moves through the air. This is a massive disadvantage, especially in a fast-paced sport like clay shooting. Think about other sports where precision and timing are crucial. Do golfers close one eye when they line up a shot? Do tennis players close one eye when they return a serve? Do soccer players close one eye when they're aiming for the goal? Absolutely not. In all these sports, athletes rely on their depth perception and full field of view to perform at their best. Shooting is no different. By keeping both eyes open, you maximize your ability to judge speed, distance, and movement, giving you the best possible chance of hitting your target. Yet, despite all this, some shooters still insist on closing one eye. To compensate for the loss of depth perception, they might use various tricks, like patches over one eye, special glasses designed to block out the vision of one eye, or even trying to train their brain to ignore one eye's input. While these methods might provide short-term relief or help in certain situations, they are far from a long-term solution. In fact, they often lead to inconsistent results and can even hinder your progress as a shooter. Here's why. When you rely on patches or glasses to block one eye, you're essentially training yourself to shoot with a handicap. You're not addressing the root of the problem. You're just masking it. Over time, this can create bad habits that are hard to break and can limit your potential as a shooter. The truth is, there's no substitute for natural, two-eyed vision when it comes to shooting accuracy. By keeping both eyes open, you're allowing your brain to process all the visual information it needs to make quick, accurate decisions, something that's crucial in a sport where milliseconds can make the difference between a hit and a miss. So how do you train yourself to keep both eyes open? It all starts with awareness. The next time you're on the range, consciously remind yourself to keep both eyes open every time you mount your shotgun. It might feel strange at first, especially if you're used to shooting with one eye closed, but stick with it. Start by practicing with stationary targets. This will give you time to adjust to the new way of shooting without the pressure of hitting a fast-moving target. Once you're comfortable, gradually move on to shooting clays. You might find it challenging at first, but with consistent practice, it will become second nature. In addition to regular practice, there are a few other techniques you can use to help train your brain to keep both eyes open. One effective method is to use a mirror to practice mounting your shotgun. Stand in front of a mirror and mount your gun as if you're preparing to shoot. As you do this, focus on keeping both eyes open and pay attention to how your sight picture changes. This exercise helps reinforce the habit of keeping both eyes open and can make a big difference in your shooting performance. Another useful technique is to work on your peripheral vision. This is the ability to see objects outside your direct line of sight, and it plays a key role in tracking moving targets. To improve your peripheral vision, try exercises like focusing on a point in the distance while trying to identify objects or movements out of the corner of your eye. Over time, this will help you become more aware of your surroundings and improve your ability to track clays as they move across your field of view. Finally, don't be afraid to seek out professional coaching. A qualified instructor can help you identify any bad habits you might have developed and provide personalized guidance on how to improve your shooting technique. They can also offer tips and drills specifically designed to help you keep both eyes open while shooting, giving you the tools you need to take your skills to the next level. In conclusion, if you want to take your clay shooting skills to the next level, stop closing one eye. Embrace your natural binocular vision, and you'll see an immediate improvement in your accuracy and consistency. Don't let this common mistake hold you back. Start training with both eyes open today, and watch your performance soar. With practice and persistence, you'll soon find that hitting clays becomes second nature, and your confidence on the range will skyrocket. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more tips to improve your shooting game. See you in the next video.